I know that, sir. I know all of these books. In fact, I know them quite well. I have reviewed them all a few times before, in every city with a different teacher and at different schools.
And did you always only get halfway with them?
Teacher, you know that I have full knowledge of many of these lessons. None of these lessons are new to me.
That's not completely incorrect. I understand that Baha'u'llah's trips won't allow you to finish your lessons with one teacher. So you've become wary of school and studies. But it is a blessing that you at least know the first steps. You are a scholar, you are great, you are generous, you are beneficent, you are the symbol of intelligence, and you are worthy of praise. You are without pain and suffering, you are without sorrow and need, you are without fear and hope, you are without why and how. Mankind was not there, but you were. If mankind is not here, you will be. You do not change, you do not become less. You do not move, nor do you accumulate.
What was that, teacher?
The lips and mouth of the Sana'i only speak of your uniqueness. The only thing that could stop him is the eternal fires of hell. It was an ode from Master Sana'i.
Sana'i. His poetry is different from what I've read before. You are without pain and suffering. You are without sorrow and need. Can you read me more?
The light that your face has, the moon doesn't. Sugar doesn't have the sweetness that you give. The love of a beautiful soul, who has no idea of her beauty, is the most glorious.
Dear.
Yes, Mother?
Valad isn't happy these days. He now has feelings in his heart that he may not speak about, but I know it from the expression on his face.
That is true.
Has he not been able to speak to you about it?
No, he hasn't said anything. But I did hear that he got into an argument with the head judge of Balkh. His tone may be soft when at home, but he has a very sharp tone when preaching. He doesn't speak against logic or religion, but doesn't follow the path of compromise. He scares every person that he challenges, and usually it's those who are deceitful. And these days there seems to be many of them.
Mother! Come here.
The sky, a bird. What exactly are you looking for up there?
Mother, I've been waking up at night for the last 2 days to watch Father recite the Quran.
I know that.
You know that? I saw something both nights that really scared me. I saw a scorpion near Father on both nights.
I know that.
You've seen it?
I have. In fact, the very first time that I saw it, I was very worried about Bahar Walid's life. But it would never hurt your father. That scorpion has been creeping around your father for 2 years.
So what have you brought me now? I am extremely happy that I have you as my confidant, Nasser-ad-Din. You can leave the red gem for me, and I want you to keep the rest for yourself. So what do you have in the other chest?
What you will find in the chest is something that proves my loyalty to you. But let me suggest something. Let someone you trust take it to your quarters and open it. And once they see it, they can bring you a detailed report. That is all.
There's really no need for that, Nasser-ad-Din. Ha! I've seen many severed heads before. What are you up to now, Prime Minister? I'm sure you would never have dreamt of such a destiny. Really, there's no more need for you to worry. You can rest in peace.
We have no choice but to accept that we are surrounded by spies and guards. They take bread from our table and repay the favor with blood. The Prime Minister was like a mountain. He was my main support all my life. So terrible. So terrible. So terrible. It is heartbreaking for me to say my goodbyes to my Prime Minister. Not just my Prime Minister. He was like my father.
So I want to ask you something. Based on which religious leader's fatwa did you rebel? Is this behavior not something unfaithful to those who support knowledge and prudence? So why did you ignore the great Sheikh Shahab-ed-Din Omar Saravardi? He came to you for ambassadorship, so why did you send him back to Baghdad? I am asking who gave the orders to murder that great man. That Sufi, Sheikh Majd-ed-Din Baghdadi, was loved by the people because of who he was and what he represented to the people around him. It doesn't make sense that he was treated in this manner. Tell me, is this the way men of knowledge and wisdom should be treated? Is it? I seek refuge in Allah from the cursed Satan.
This world is like a mountain. Whatever you say, whether good or bad, you will hear the same from its echoes. And if you believe that you spoke kindly to the mountain, and the mountain then said something bad in response, That would be impossible.
This poor thing was part of the scheme and was caught trying to escape from the rooftops. What is your order, Sultan of Scholars?
I want you to release him.
Judge. Why don't you hand him over so he can get what he deserves?
We don't have a complaint against this poor man. What I say is acceptable to decent ears, and it should only bother undecent ears. My decision is to let him go. However, what I do want now is to see the leader of Balkh.
It is a night without any stars. I'm dressed in mourning clothes. Did you ever think about how I'm feeling?
Well, he insisted, sir. It seems it was important.
What is it that's so important? You should go and tell him that the ruler is going to die soon. What is more important? Listen, I want you to tell him that he should go and fetch the new sheikh. The Sultan's gift to us. What's his name?
Sheikh Kamaluddin, sir.
Of course, how could I forget the great Sheikh Kamaluddin? He alone can most probably solve all the problems in Balkh. But then again, I doubt that Behrouzian Walad would ever go to an impostor like him. Can I ask you to take Kamaluddin to him? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Aside from issuing rulings, I am in charge of everything else as well. As I'm sure that you already know, Zakaria isn't feeling well.
Well, then I guess there's nothing for me to say to you.
At the Balkh Mosque, I clearly warned you of two things. I said that you shouldn't act in a way to be disrespected, and don't say anything against the Sultan. And yet today you decided to ignore both these things.
When 100 woes and 1,000 more plague our land, the deceitful will try and sell justice. And the ignorant ones offer knowledge. Then the ungrateful ones take over the throne and rule over the commoners.
Hold your tongue, Baha'u'ddin Valad. Be silent.
You are not someone befitting to tell me to be silent. And neither is Muhammad Khwarizm befitting enough to. I am much more superior than that. Just like a wise man is superior to a man that is ignorant.
Be very careful here, Baha'u'ddin Valad. Do not let this get out of your hands. Do not buy yourself prison and shackles. I forbid you to even say the Khwarizm king's name without calling him Sultan. I forbid you from even doing your work of preaching on behalf of the great Sultan.
I have to send a messenger now and find out exactly how many coins you have received to be singing the praises of the great Sultan. Knowing how much people are worth in this world is great knowledge to have, you know.
Baha'u'ddin Valad, from this day forward there will be an open war between the two of us. A war that will be fought with a sharp double-edged sword. A continuous struggle. Unless you disappear from my sight at this very moment in time and take your family and leave Balkh as soon as you can.
We shall see.
Shake and jump this.
If you jump this here, you will break your leg for sure.
You're scared. Anyone who jumps is courageous.
Why don't you jump since you're boasting so much about it?
You're scared too. You jump, Jalaledin.
Jalaledin, you can jump.
Jalaledin, do you really want to jump?
Don't jump, Jalaledin. You will hurt yourself.
Get back now. Jalaledin really wants to jump.
Don't jump,
this.
Jalaledin.
Close your mouth, boy. Are you going to jump, Jalaledin? Jump. Are you courageous enough?
No. Jumping down is very easy. Jumping down is not jumping, it's falling. Jumping should be jumping up, towards the sky.
Let's go. Neither Jalaledin nor any of you here has the courage to jump this thing.
What's going on?
Jalaledin fell off the roof just now.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Where is he right now?
Over there, on the roof. On the roof of the blacksmith, he jumped off.
Brother, come with me now.
You stay over there.
This way, ma'am.
Jalaledin, what did you do?
And now that he has become a grown-up, he's become quite intelligent and complete as well. He doesn't play, and if he does, then he hides himself of all of the shame, so that nobody is able to see him as he is. This knowledge and the chaos that exists in the world and all of the worldly temptations are like the wind, and mankind is of dust. And when the wind and the dust mix, wherever they will go, they tend to tire the eyes. And nothing comes out of all of this at all, except maybe anxiousness and complaints.
Oh.
Jalaledin. Right now, it is the time for you to just watch, okay? Not fight, please. You still have many opportunities which will come your way, my son. Days that haven't come yet. Even fasting and staying up all night aren't going to be obligatory to you now. Calm down now, till the time comes. Have patience now, please, my son.
Your Highness, there's a messenger here from Otra.
Tell me, Jalaledin, I can bear hearing the worst news. Whose severed head is in that bag you hold in your hand? It matters not how painful it is, so tell me, who is it?
Otra is at this moment drowning in blood. The Mongols right now everywhere in the city, as we speak. They didn't even be as kind to have mercy on the dogs. If they didn't need someone to deliver the head of Gaya Khan to you here, then I too probably wouldn't be alive either right now.
Whoa there! Hey! Who are you?
No one, really.
I ask you now, who are you?
I am a nobleman from a noble family in Bukhara. I am an emir from there as well. A commander, a man with 1,000 lives in his one fist alone, with hundreds of chests of gold, and in the other, and a throne made of rubies and amethyst, and topaz to sit on.
May the Lord cure you of all your burdens you have now, and give me a bag of all that endless rich and pure gold. You keep speaking of this gold to me. What is your name? Please tell me, old nobleman.
Why do you care what my name is? Think of me as a devoted, destitute child of the great Lord who is asking genuine help from another of the Lord's children who's very suspicious.
Where are you coming from?
Nowhere, sir.
Where are you headed then?
Anywhere, please.
Please get out of the way of my wagon, nobleman.
Oh, man, please. My destination is wherever it is that your wagon will take me to, please, sir.
We are going to the garden right now.
Then let us go to the garden. Let's go. Who are you? A little angel, maybe?
Yeah! Oi! Oi! Whoa, 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 whoa!
This man is not well at all. I think he's actually dead.
It still isn't time for me to already meet with the one who takes life, young man. It's not my time yet.
Sayyid Boran Eddin once said before, someone came to me and said, I heard a certain someone sing your praises. I said then to him that I have to know who that person is. Is he in any position in actual fact to know me in such a way well enough to sing my praises? If he claims to know me from only what he's heard from others, then he doesn't really know me at all. Because words remain and always talk, and the voice doesn't really remain either. And the lips do not remain as well, and the mouth does not remain. These are all words, and if there is no action, if he has gotten to know me and my inner soul, my whole and true self, then I will know whether or not he is capable of singing my praises, and that praise is worthy of me.
What are you looking around here for, little boy? You know that you do not just get paid for looking around here, don't you?
It's been years since the last time we saw each other, isn't that right, Syed? I know you must be really wondering about this man, this Emir. What could he be doing here? The man you see in front of you, Syed Boran, isn't the Emir of Bukhara right now. What kind of commander am I to let the Mongols simply set fire to my citadel as I watch them do it, powerless to stop them? The citadel in Bukhara, burned to the ground in the fire, Syed Boran. All of the good schools and all of the seminaries, all of the libraries that you had seen, every single one was burned in the fire, Syed Boran. I was in charge of affairs. Yes, I was. But I never really loved what I had to do. And I know that you know that that's true, Syed Boran. I was never a greedy person. I had to get along with those who were involved in knowledge and also religion. And the only proof I have is the years of friendship that we have, and that the only reason why I've come to you for help without refuge. And in the capital, Sultan Muhammad is more concerned and preoccupied with the fighting within his own family. He's not worried about the people that he's responsible for, or how to resist the enemy's attack. What kind of sultan accepts that he cannot rule just because an old woman won't let him? It's so disgraceful. The only hope we have is Jalaledin. Without Jalaledin, all of Iran will suffer and inevitably be destroyed. The only reason I left Bukhara in the first place was in hope that I would be able to join his side. So I took whatever I could get my hands on from the treasury, and then I fled Bukhara, just so I could avoid being there, before the city could be attacked by the relentless forces of Genghis Mongols. While traveling on the road from Bukhara to Balkh, I hid things, part of the treasures, in a piece of land I came across. But everything will be fine if one thing happens, and that is, if Jalaledin decides to draw his sword and fights back. You see, a war needs soldiers and swords and coins. If there are no coins for support, there will not be any swords. The coins that I took are hidden within these lands, and if one finds them, they are only to be used for one thing, and that is to use the coins that I hid to protect this land. And I went through many hardships just so that I could get here, Syed. The last of was the attack of thieves. The enemy is at our gates and at home. Our compatriots are now being inconsiderate and malicious, robbing each other just to survive. And when I was close to Balkh, I was unfortunate and ran into a pack of these wolves. The diamond I have is the biggest and most valuable in Bukhara. All that I hope is to remain alive so that I can personally hand over this diamond to the commander of Iran and our people. This diamond has the responsibility to sharpen swords and give warmth to hearts and eventually rid our people of the enemy in Iran. It goes without saying that it was not easy keeping it safe from those bandits. This wound here is an astonishing tale. The Emir of Bukhara had to enter Balkh like a complete stranger. I could have decided to go to the court, but I know Sheikh Jalaledin very well. I also know about Zakaria and how he works. He moves around like a shadow in Balkh. I know how badly Sheikh Jalaledin wanted to be the Emir of Bukhara instead of me. The truth is, it's an absolute shame for a runaway Emir like me to go to a man who tried his entire life to take his position. When I first tried looking for you, I didn't know where you were, so I asked around for where your house was and how I managed to find out about the garden. But 2 of those wolves followed me all the way to the gates of Balkh, and I also think they followed me to your house.
What's your name? Which one of you is Syed Boran? Answer me now. Which one of you is Syed Boran?
We are talking to you. Tell us which one of you here are Syed Boran.
We don't know who this al-Dīn you're speaking of. All of us are labourers here, and the owner of the farm isn't here. You should go ask the owner of the garden.
We were told that he is on this farm.
But there are many farms in this area. The Syed you're speaking of might be somewhere else in the garden.
Hey! I'm talking to you. What is your name? I said, what is your name?
He can hear you, but he is a dumb. He won't be able to answer you. His name is Ayaz.
We are here looking for the Emir of Bukhara. Beware that if you know where he is and you're hiding it from us, you will be severely punished for doing so.
The Emir of Bukhara would only be in the Bukhara citadel. Why would he be in a garden of Bel?
The Bukhara citadel? Don't you know that the Bukhara burned in the fury of the Mongols? And the Emir fled the city and deserted his post? Stay as ignorant as you are, and soon Genghis will do to Balkh as well as all the things he did to Bukhara.
If you don't tell us now where the Emir of Bukhara is, we will kill all of you now without hesitation. From that dumb man Ayaz, all the way to that innocent child there.
I know where the Emir of Bukhara is right now. You see that man over there? That man is the Emir of Bukhara. He came here all the way from there. As soon as he got here, he became a farmer like all of us.
Wait a moment. I know what you want. I saw him up close with my very own eyes. He was at the brook on the left. He was digging the ground. And surely he hid something over there, something truly valuable. Right on the left, under the tree. He hid something valuable. I definitely saw it.
Where?
Huh? Over there. Under the tree. Look. Go look there.
There's nothing here. That old man lied to my face.
Did you find anything?
Oh no!
You scoundrel! You're lying to me, aren't you? You're lying to me, huh?
Not lying, please, no! He hit something over there! Under the tree, please, stop! Don't hit me, I saw it with my own eyes! Please have mercy on me, I beg you! Please, please, I'm sorry!
You shouldn't ever lose hope in your faith in the Lord. Hope is a safe haven for all who have it. If you're not headed anywhere, no worries. At least guard where you are right now. Don't tell yourself that you have done any wrong. You should always do what feels right in your heart. Bad deeds never remain long. Very good deeds are like the cane of Moses. Bad deeds are very much like dark magic. But when you see all of the good deeds, they destroy all that's bad. And if you have done any wrong, you will only harm yourself. Your harm will never at all harm another one.
Don't worry about anything, Emir. You are safe where you are right now. Stay until I get back, Jalaledin. I have to find a physician quickly. Are you not scared? What am I saying? Of course you're not scared. Absolutely no one should know about this.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you, my dear boy. If a few weeks ago, when I was sitting in the Bukhara citadel on my throne, if someone had told me that one day a child would save my life, I would have thought he'd gone mad. I'd have been convinced he'd been dreaming. I owe my whole life to you. It's strange. I left Bukhara to find Jalaledin. The son of the Khorazm king. But my lifeless body was blown to the city of Balkh like the feather in the wind, and then entrusted in the hands of a young boy named Jalaledin. He didn't have to save my life. But you, Jalaledin, are a brave and honorable boy. I thank you so much.
There is a great difference between this Jalaledin and the other one. This Jalaledin has nothing to do with a sword.
Depends on what the sword is. The steel blade that brings down heads is a sword, and that unseen blade which fills heads with words and raises them is just as much of a sword as well. And this one is used to go to the heavens, and it gives mankind heaven and earth together so he can have his feet on the ground and his head in the sky, because we are stronger together. Then we'll prevail and overcome this great power. Have faith, Sayyid Boran. You are a wise man and people will listen. Speak from the heart and they will listen, but we need both swords, each in the hand of one Jalaledin.
This Jalaledin still has things to do. He has to see many things. He has to think a lot of things. He has to live long. So one day he can become the person he wishes to be, the Sultan of Scholars. Get up, Jalaledin, and let the commanders get some rest. I'll take you home. Your mother must be waiting at the door by now. Get up.
Jalaledin? Keep this as a reminder of me. It's the Ayat al-Kursi prayer. It will keep you safe from harm. Take good care of it, boy.
No one must find out what happened today. No one. If you say the Emir's name, you will have put his life at risk.
Teacher?
Yes, son?
I've been meaning to ask you since this morning. Why did he tell me to come to the farm?
Then why didn't you
If
ask?
I asked, would he have answered me? You're pretending to be dumb. How can a teacher be dumb? Can he?
You've been given 2 ears and 1 mouth. That means you can hear twice as much as you say. At times, 1 mouth is too many, my dear. Silence has secrets in it. And I wasn't pretending to be dumb. I was fasting. A fasting month. There are specific and different fasts for every part of the human body, you see? And the fasting of the mouth is the hardest one.
Can I not talk too? I mean, not say a word from morning till night.
It's hard to say.
So when you work, do you get paid as well? But are you not in need?
A man has to work, my dear. Work keeps you in touch with the people. My ancestor Imam Ali, he did the same. He would work too. And how do you know I am not in need?
Teacher, why did that old man do what he did today?
The old man pretended to be a good man before, but today we saw his inner being, both of us, and to himself. Tonight when he sleeps, he might not wake up in the morning as the same person. Today was the day that he was tested the most. He was truly tested. And tested really well.
And today was the day I was tested too.
Yes, and you passed your test, but be careful. Don't get too proud. Because tomorrow is another day to be tested. And the day after, and all the days after that.
Hey!
One looks up at the stars and walks his path. Does any star speak to him? He simply looks up at the stars and finds the way and reaches his destination. And it could also be that if you follow the holy ones, they will transform you. Without a word, without any talk, without any ruckus, you will get what you intended to, and they will lead you to your destination. One must believe and have faith in the holy ones.
Teacher?
Tell me, Jalaledin.
Master Sana'i, how did he come up with those stories and poems?
He read a lot, he wrote a lot, and he paid plenty attention until he mastered an immaculate nature, and he defined the heart as the basis of all things.
How did he find the sweet story?
He must have read of them in books of others. He must have heard some of them mouth to mouth. And he's experienced some others, or he was a witness to them. Either way, he didn't pass by anything without paying attention, and he found a reason and wisdom in each of them. You should try not to pass by anything without it moving your soul first, do you understand?
Son, tell your grandmother the physician is here.
A bit more.
I said I don't want any more of this poison.
Mother, please.
You've colluded with the angel of death, haven't you? I know you have.
Mother, the physician is here.
Tell him to come in, please.
Please come in.
Hello, Lady Mahine. Why have you fallen ill?
Well, just for the fun of it, Doctor. I am ill. What other reason would there be for me to be lying here at this time of the day? Where is the regular physician?
He wasn't feeling well. He sent me.
When the head physician is also ill, well, then it's quite obvious what will happen to his patients, then.
Lady, would you mind showing me your tongue? Hold down your eyelids. Let me take your pulse. Yes, it's old age.
What old age are you talking about? It's indigestion and tympanitis.
It's old age, ma'am.
Yesterday, as I was coming home from the public bathhouse, I was really thirsty all of a sudden. So I drank too much water.
It's old age, ma'am.
Jalāl too. He was very thirsty when he left the bathhouse, so he drank water almost twice as much as I did.
That's because he's young.
How come he's the cause? He's young. And mine is because I'm old.
Either way, you're at a certain age.
One of my feet has had a callus since I was young. The other doesn't have one. So, what does this mean?
It's quite simple. If you don't have one on the other foot at this age, be sure you won't have another one.
My temperament is also a nuisance. It's causing me trouble.
Ma'am, these are all causes of old age, you see.
He keeps saying old age. You're an ill-informed physician. Then how come my brain is still functioning properly? Because of old age? Really, you know nothing. Just go. Let me be at once.
Of course. And all your information is cause of old age too.
Get out! Get away, you devil! You are like a devil!
Allow me to say that this is due to old age too. You have to accept your old age, man.
No!
This is the cause of old age too. Old age! Old age! Old age! Old age! Old age! Old age!
Come here. Here you go.
It seems that you have other mouths to feed in the mausoleum aside from mine, Jalaledin.
Hello.
Hello there, son. Today, me and the pigeons gathered and waited longer than before for you to arrive.
Forgive me. My teacher insisted greatly that no one found out that I'm here, so I waited until the house was less crowded.
It's almost time for me to leave, Jalaledin. I'm waiting for an opportunity to leave this hideout. You can see that thanks to you and Sayyid Boran, I can stand on my feet again. And this gives me hope that you will do the right thing. I truly believe this, my son. Jalaledin, this might be the last time we see each other. This city isn't safe. When the enemy is near the gates of the city, the foxes creep out of their hideouts and spread throughout the city. I don't want any harm done to you because of me. It's not right for you to come here anymore. Do not return.
Sayyid Burhan, a follower of Bahad Valad.
Oh, who is he, this Sayyid Boran? You have to aim for where the Sheikh's cry will fill the sky.
Aim where, sir?
His eyes.
Huh?
If his eyes are targeted, he will not only leave this bulk, but he will leave 100 other bulks.
You mean that we should blind him, sir?
No, stupid Nasir. Use your head a bit. Bayadeen has a young child at home.
That's right. Here you are.
What's his name?
Jalaledin.
Jalaledin. He will do.
Were you, child?
Hello, Mother.
Hello, dear grandmother.
Hello, dear.
At Lady Fazila's house for a morning ceremony of the Prophet's progeny.
So this little devil was with you. That's why the house was so peaceful.
Like always. My teacher still isn't here, grandmother.
He's your teacher. And you asking me where he is?
What if he came and got upset because I wasn't home?
He's really worried about hurting his teacher's feelings.
Grandmother, today the preacher said something that Imam Ali has said. He said anyone who teaches me something has made me his servant. If Sayyid Burhan has taught me anything, he's made me his servant, so I shouldn't upset him.
Hello. Is this Baha'u'ddin Valad's residence?
Yes. Come in. Father, Lady Valier is here.
Hello, good day to everyone here.
Hello.
Hello, dear.
I'm the wife of Khaja Sharaf-Iddin Samarkandi.
Welcome. What happened? What is going on, Lady Valier?
It was the wrath of the world or the will of God. I'm afraid that my husband, Khaja Sharafuddin, is not with us anymore. I've lost everything, including my hope, except in you.
God bless his soul. Come inside.
Please.
Before Khaja Sharafuddin passed away, he was asking about how you were. He said your name a few times, and he told me to come and see you after he passes away. If I may express myself, me, Goha, Uncle Salim, would like to be at your service, if you will have us, sir.
You are more than welcome in this house. God bless him. Me and Khaja were old friends, but we living far away from each other. And now he was taken too soon. My old friend. We will meet again on Judgment Day. What's going on in Samarkand?
The evil Mongols were arriving from every direction. Every day we would hear news of the massacres and pillages of the Tatars in the other cities. But they still hadn't reached Samarkand. The fear of death has covered the sky of the city.
Please. Either way, my dear. It's nice to have you. My lady, from now on the family of Khaja Sharafuddin are members of this house. Accommodate them.
I have prepared the room in the back for them.
Why are you crying? I have heard that a mouse in the desert saw a camel without a guard. The mouse took the camel's reins and started running until the camel was freed.
What was that you just said?
It was from the walled Garden of Truth.
Is it over?
You want me to show you the snow?
What mankind wants is something that he yearns for, something which cannot be found, a day or night. He looks for it until he has found what he intended to. And what he yearned for. This is strange. This kind of wanting does not make sense. and mankind cannot comprehend it. This also allows mankind to think deep and explore one's true nature. However, mankind doesn't know how to embrace and explore this greatly overwhelming feeling. Because what he yearns for is something new, which he hasn't discovered. But what he had really yearned for and found was that is what true desire is.
Jalaledin, do you have guests?
Yes. Let's go. They dye clothing here. The pottery shop is over there. Let's go. Let's go over there.
How are you, Jalāl al-Dīn? What are you doing here? I see you have a guest.
That's Balkh, the beautiful city I was born in, and I've loved it ever since. That is the city gate, and that's the city bazaar. Look over there. Can you see? There is an old and scary mill. You want to go there? Okay, fine. We won't go to the mill. Okay, look over there. It is a school my father teaches at. I will go to their school one day and become the Sultan of scholars of Balkh and Khorasan. Down here. Can you see the reeds? Near them, there is a brook full of frogs and toads. Let's go there.
Let's go.
It's this way. Which city have you come from?
Samarkand.
Is Samarkand bigger than Balkh?
It's much bigger.
How big?
This big.
This big?
This big?
We have cities that are much bigger than Balkh, but not this much bigger.
We do.
We don't.
We do.
We don't.
We do.
We don't. So I see crying is a game for Gohar.
It's a pity to reach the sea and be content with some water, or even just a jug of it. In the sea, there are hundreds of thousands of gems, and many more things that are valuable to any man. So one would ask, what is the use in taking water from the sea? And why would the intelligent ones be proud of it. And what will they do with it? Because the world is like a bubble. This water itself is the powerful knowledge of the great ones. Where is the gem itself? This world is a bubble full of brushwood.
Come.
But when it turns, the waves, the roaring of the sea, and the turning of the waves, they make the bubbles glorious.
The frogs are usually here. Look over there. Here it is, a frog. Can you see it? Ah. Look. Come on.
No.
Come on. Come see this.
Talk, he has to leave Bell.
Don't take him, please!
Let me go!
Leave him! Leave him! Leave him, please!
You see, today,
Please leave him!
we didn't have time to drown you, Jalaledin.
We might receive the permission tomorrow. For Baha'u'llah and for his family.
Baha'u'llah blood, life in bulk isn't that easy.
Let me go! Let me go!
It will get more difficult than
Leave
this.
me!
No!
Leave
Don't
me!
hit him!
Please!
No! Wait! Don't take him! Don't take him! Don't take him, please!
dear God. What's happened, Jalaledin?
Why'd you look like this?
The thugs threw me in the brooks.
Why were you involved with thugs?
They said the Baha'u'ddin Valad and his family cannot stay in Balkh. They must leave.
When your Jalaledin's head and clothes are bloody, that means they don't want us in Balkh. Sit down, dear.
It isn't Balkh or the people of Balkh who don't want us. It's the ruler of Balkh.
Let's leave Balkh. Let's please leave Khorasan. Wherever it may be, it must be better than here. We should go to Baghdad for a while, or on a Hajj pilgrimage, so some time can pass in the Sultan's territory with such people serving him. No place will be safe for us.
The Mongols are on their way too. They will get here sooner or later, and their thirst for blood can never be quenched. They have news of them in Kojnat and the surrounding areas. That means they're close.
Today in Balkh, there is someone who, as you said, isn't like Zakir Zakaria. He isn't old and sick and weak. He can't be fooled by words so easily. Kamal ad-Din has been sent by the Sultan, and it could be his orders that Kamal ad-Din has the courage to send his soldiers to the door of Baha'u'ddin Valad, and his thugs are allowed to beat his one and only child. Baha Valad, let's leave Balkh.
But these people have had trust in me, in the name of God and God's messenger. They listen to me. They take orders from me. If we pack up and leave the city, won't they say there was a man who would preach, but all he did was talk? He did not take action. And when things got difficult, he joined a caravan and left with his family.
Yes, they will. They will say that. I'm quite sure that some of them will. But were you only words without action? Were the problems that you solved for these people not enough throughout these years?
And is leaving the right decision? Who can assure mankind of that rightfulness of the decision he's made and what seems right? Today will not create doubts, and it shouldn't. Tomorrow either. Do you truly understand this? Do you?
We have to be alive today. Those who will come after us have to live their own lives. We're going to have to live in a safe place. In a place where there is hope in the next day. In a place that I don't raise my head every moment and see my child's sad face. This is the very place where I was born. I have great love for it. But yesterday, I've lost that feeling. Baha Valad, we must leave Balkh. Don't hesitate.
I will never doubt what you want so strongly, because I know that it is rooted in your kind heart. I know you have our family's best interests at heart.
The stories of the heart are endless. When you read those stories, you will uncover many secrets. And when a person is only a beginner and does not understand secrets, he will only then truly accept and understand what he has already actually heard.
The people of Balkh are lucky to have been blessed with the wisdom of the Sultan of Scholars. And I believe that the wisest thing to do now, unfortunately, is to leave.
Sayyid Burhan, every single word that you say, I swear to the rays of the same sun that shines on us every day, are all nothing but good. All the worries I have for my children and my wife and my family, the concern I have for food and life and comfort, they're all good reasons to leave. But Sayyid Burhan, something deep from within is scaring me, and my feet have become weak. Something deep within me. Something that I cannot describe.
Will you take us with you too?
I don't think Father will leave you here. He won't just let you be.
I like his place very much. Jalaledin, tell me, are you leaving Balkh because of the things my mother told your father?
I don't know, Gahar. Maybe. I got really scared that day when those thugs attacked us. I want to stay in this city and in this house too, you know.
But you can't.
No, I can't. Because the decision is made. Even though Father's face is still full of doubts.
Sultan of Scholars! Is there something that we have done wrong?
Oh, Sultan of Scholars, have we made some kind of mistake?
Has the Sheikh lost hope in the residents of Bel?
The Sheikh silences his sarcasm of our silence over the oppression.
Dringi's army is destroying city after city and advancing. When is the Sultan's army going to retaliate?
Never mind retaliating against the Mongols. More importantly, Zakir Zakaria is sending his men to terrorize the people.
To kill the people.
Then what are these soldiers good for, Sheikh?
Forget about the soldiers. They're mercenaries who get forced to fight. We have to punish the rulers who force them.
I'm a helpless man who sells barley. I have a shop in the bazaar. Just last month, the men of the ruler came to my shop, and they took 300 kilos of barley to use as feed for their horses, and they haven't paid me until this day.
No one will get us justice except ourselves, so we have to do something.
Think of something. We can't do anything by sitting. We have to stand up. Get up! Get up, people!
It is pain that leads mankind in everything he does. It is pain that guides him. If the pain and the temptation and the love do not awaken deep in his soul, he will not do what he intends. He won't be able to do what he wants without that pain. Be it in this world or in the next.
I swear to God that this square will be covered with the red of your blood today. Understand? And I hate pity, and I hate mercy.
Listen, people. Listen. There's a reason I did not speak today. And it was to demonstrate to the rulers and the thugs in this city that each and every one of you standing here has the loud demand of justice in their throat. I wanted to tell them with my silence. If today they silence me with terror and threats, what are they going to do tomorrow? With the fire of injustice that is burning the hearts of the people of Balkh.
If you don't keep your silence, the blood that will be spilt here today will be spilt because of you, understand?
Calm down. Calm down, please. What I want from you right now, people, is to go home to your families and know that that there is no oppressor in this world that will remain in power for very long.
Do not stay here.
Bravo. Bravo. Did you see how well Kamal ad-Din's strategy worked out, huh? Did you see how I got them to come out of their little holes for once? And how Baha'u'ddin walked the path that he did not want to?
That is very true, sir. I am not overdoing it when I say you can teach the devil a lesson or two. The game that me and Baha'u'ddin Valad are playing has reached a sweet part. All that's left to know is which one will end up the winner.
What I found out from the things that Baha'u'ddin Valad said is that he's worried about the people of Balkh, and he cannot just leave them here alone. And all the talk last night was like beating the air or carrying water in a sieve.
What happened today is proof to me that Baha'u'llad's words weren't like scattering seeds in a salt marsh, and that they're actually bearing fruit.
And doesn't that mean that what Bahar ibn Valad was religiously obliged to do has been achieved now?
My lady, the people of Balkh which I saw today were like a big roaring river, rebellious, but without a destination.
There are strangers in the yard. About 4 or 5, behind the trees and on the other side of the pool, near the bench.
Jalaledin! Jalaledin! Jalaledin, come here!
Right here. Sit right here. Sit, Mother. Mother, dear.
Grandmother? Grandmother! Grandmother!
Mother? Mother,
Grandmother.
please. Mother, please. Lady Maheen. Lady Maheen. Mother. Oh, Mother. My dear Mother. Oh, my dear Mother. Mother.
The companions went to their commander. He got angry at them and asked, "What are you all doing here?" They answered, "Our presence and the numbers we have is not because we want to oppress someone. It is because we want to help each other, have patience, and we want to assist each other. We are here in solidarity. Just as when people gather when someone is in mourning, they are not there to prevent death. They are there to show their love and support and to help the person in mourning, to make him feel better and to keep fear away from him."
Open this door.
Sir, I was not involved in any such thing. I hate being involved in such despicable and appalling and bitter and stupid actions. Sir, you know as well as me, and so does Bahauddin Valad know, and I do not deny that I am completely against him, and it stems from his interference in how the city is governed. But still, I am your head judge, and I was appointed by Sultan Muhammad Khwarazm himself, and I was in absolutely no way involved in anything that he says happened last night.
There must be some good behind what's happened. Anyhow, the great pain that you have suffered, O Sultan of Scholars, I share your grief and your pain. But I'm sure there was some wisdom for it.
I don't think that you paid attention to what I was saying, sir. What I've been saying from the beginning is the injustice and cruelty that the people have suffered throughout history has gotten worse. From one sultan to the next, it just gets worse every time. It is the story of a river of blood which flows from the wounds of these common people. What am I to myself? What is my pain going to solve? This sheik of yours is turning the words against me so that he can belittle my words, to make the suffering of the people something they brought upon themselves.
I meant no disrespect, sir, but this cannot be ignored. This Bahauddin Valad deserves to be punished for what he just said. He called the great sultan an unjust ruler, and that is completely unacceptable. I have a lot of experience, O Sultan of Scholars. This drum of justice that you are beating on and you're preaching to the people against the sultan is unfortunately nothing but this. It's been a while since you have lost the great turban you once had, and the income that you once had has also decreased a lot. Your words are no longer cherished by the people, the same people who have always treated your words as gold in the past.
Calm down, Sheikh Jalaledin. Please try not to be disrespectful. I would like to ask Sheikh Jalaledin to leave me alone with the Sultan of Scholars for a few moments, please. Don't be upset with the things he says. I am sad to hear, and I am truly hurt and upset about what has happened to your family. But please, Bahauddin, I am begging you, be careful and do not welcome a standoff with this deceitful fox of a man. He has no faith in his heart, aside from faith in position and power. I will not hide it from you. Not even I am safe from that man, and neither are you. Your life is in danger too. Bahauddin, throughout all these years, I have always known what you say when you preach. I cannot hide it from you. I cannot hide it. Your words would resonate with me and excite me. It was as if they were my own words. It was as if I was hearing all of my own unspoken wishes, but they were coming out of your mouth. When I was still a very young man, from a faraway village in Kiev, I started to serve the sultans with the intention of serving mankind. Half of my precious life I spent at war, and the other half within the walls of the palaces and the citadels. And this is how the sultans granted power to Zakaria. But also, at the same time surrounding him. And this meant that I never had the chance to look into a common man's eyes, the same ones that I left my home to serve. And now, I am afraid for me it's too late for any kind of meeting with him. Baha'u'llah, you have scattered your seeds in this land wide and far, and I truly believe that the time for you to reap what you have sown is very near. But listen to what I'm telling you. Pack up your things now. Take your people and go to another land, and awake the others that are still asleep. And I know that there are still many that are asleep across this land. Be very wary of Jalaledin. He is an evil man. I have always loved you dearly in my heart, and I will, till the last breath I take.
This makes 4. 1 dirham.
This makes 5, so 1 dirham.
This one too, 2 dirhams.
Hey. Okay then, Kaka.
Here.
Why would you want to make our load heavier, Kaka? We had enough chickens to last until we reached the next town.
Don't tell me you're trying to compare the chickens in bulk to the chickens in other cities. No, they are totally different. And I got them for pretty cheap as well. Get the horses ready!
Get everything ready! We are ready to go!
Get ready! Get ready to go, people!
Get the caravan ready! Get ready to go!
The caravan is getting ready to
Time has
go!
finally come to say goodbye. Sheikh Fayaz. Sheikh Tayyab. Sheikh Saeed. Sheikh Shayak. I'm sorry if the rulers and their goons used any of the words I spoke to create problems for you during all these years. Please understand, this was not my intention.
Your words were nothing but blessings, and the things that came to be because of the words you spoke, that only ever added to your already great stature among the people of Balkh.
You should probably keep an eye out for anything. Go ahead and speak. I don't hide anything from these two.
I have good news, Sheikh. Baha'u'llah is accompanying a caravan with his family. They're leaving Balkh.
God help you, Nasir, if you're lying. Did you see it?
Yes, I did. They are there right now, near the gates. They are getting ready to leave.
Huh. Let's leave what we were speaking about for later. I don't want to lose the opportunity to come face to face with Baha'u'llah. Let's go.
you will pass through Nishapur on your way to Baghdad.
Hello.
Please pass along our greetings to Sheikh Farid Din Attar when you get there, and tell him that Tayyib is still waiting for a copy of the Mukhtar narrative.
Of course I will.
It's been written by Abu Tahir Mehmundi. Please accept this glorious present coming from an ordinary follower of Balkh Sultan of Scots.
I wish we'd known what kind of Balkh we would have if there were no sultans of scholars in it.
A Balkh that's poor and destitute, a sword in its scabbard.
You've gathered for a meeting of the great. You've all gathered round, I see.
A city that has someone like you as its head judge, and is without a sultan of scholars like me, will have people who will take action faster.
When I look around here, I don't see anyone who is taking action. But luckily, the one who got the Sultan of Scholars in this caravan knows himself how to deal with these actions if they do arise someday. Say hello to the people of Baghdad for me. I hope the people of that land know how valuable you are. The people in Balkh were so disloyal.
Sheikh Kamal Adin. You'll be thinking a lot about the things you've just said when you realize what happened, but it'll be too late. And take a good long look at the walls and doors of the Palace of Balkh, because you will not be there very long. Fear the vicious Mongols that are on the way, and the pride of the people of Balkh, who have always been nothing but kind to me.
People, shame on the 80 years that I have lived, and shame that I now have to be a witness to what has happened. Shame that I now have to be witness to the beating of your great Sultan of Scholars. Shame be upon all of us present here. Curse be upon me and upon the city of Balkh, the city that I was born in, where we were silent while the enemies of knowledge and religion did what they wanted to.